Hello friends, welcome to my channel Create Knowledge. Today in this video, I am going to tell you how to make a game project Tic Tac Toe by using Java Swing application. Little bit of funny project. I am going to make this funny project for you because sometimes you have to take relax. That's why I make this funny project. Now I am giving you the demo of my project. This is my Tic Tac Toe game. Right click, run as Java application. This is the interface of my Tic Tac Toe game. Here I write cross and then I click 0. Then again I click to cross. Then I click 0. Then I click cross. Then I click 0. Then I click cross. Then I click 0. Then you see 0 has win. Okay. Now again click here X. Here I will put the 0. Here I put the X. Here I put the 0. Here I put the X. Here I put the 0. Here I am going to put the X. Here I am going to put the 0. Here I am going to put the X. Now you see it's draw. So it is funny. Now I am going to make this project for you. Okay. Now let's start my project. Now I am going to create a project Tic Tac Toe. Click on File, New, Java Project. I am giving the project name Tic Tac Toe. Here I am using Java GRE version 19. Now click on Finish. Now you see this Tic Tac Toe project is created. In SRC you get a default class file. This is model-info.java. This file is not required. Now I am going to delete this file. Model-info.java. Right click, delete, and OK. Default class file is deleted. Now click on SRC. Right click, New, Others. Select on JFrame, Swing Designer, JFrame. Click on Next. Here I am giving the class name is Tic Tac Toe and click on Finish. Now you see that Tic Tac Toe class file is created. Now I am going to delete this code. I will write my own code. That's why I not require this code. Up to this I am going to delete. This import file I am going to delete. I will not require this file. I will write my own. I will import it from my own. Here I am going to write extend JFrame implement action listener. JFrame implement action listener, and here I am going to import Java X dot swing dot star. Okay, and next I will import Java dot awt dot star, Java awt dot start, and I'll import Java awt dot event dot action event. These 4 files I require import file, and fourth one is import Java dot awt dot event dot action listener. And here I am going to write import Java dot awt dot event dot action listener. Now here I am going to write private buttons. Here I will put the array. I write private button array 2. I am giving the 2 array because I have required the 3 column and 3 row. That's why I write the 2 array. I write here new button. Here I am going to write new button 3 in past 3 and 3. I have required 3 row and 3 column. Here I am going to write private boolean x turn true. Here I am going to write private boolean x player x turn true. Now here I am going to write public class Tic Tac Toe. Here I am going to write set title Tic Tac Toe, set title Tic Tac Toe, and I am giving the size of frame 600 by 600, set size 600 600. Here I am going to write set size 600 by 600, and I'll write set default close operation, set default close operation jframe dot exit underscore on underscore close. Now I am going to set the layout, set grid layout, new grid layout 3, and I'll write initialize buttons set visible true. Here I am going to write initialize buttons and set visible true, and write set visible true. Okay. Now I am going to write here public void initialize buttons, public void initialize button. Here I am going to write for int row is equal to 0, row 3 is greater than row, and row plus plus. And here you write, now I have set the row, now I have set the column. Here set the column for int colon is equal to 0, colon less than 3, and colon plus plus, button colon is equal to button array. I am put the two array, one array is row, one array is column, is equal to new j button. I write here new j button, and I'll pass the blank. Now I am going to set the font, button colon set font, new font Arial, font bold 80, and I will set the background color yellow. So I am going to write here set background color yellow. Now I write here button set focus point false, and I write here action listener this, button action listener this, and add button colon and row, add button colon and row. Okay. Next I am going to write here I am going to use exclamation mark operator flips the boolean value from true to false and vice versa. So I am going to write here public void action performed action event E, and here I am going to write j button click is equal to j button e dot get source, and here I am going to write if and else, if button clicked dot get text and equal blank, and I will write here. Now again I am going to write if player x turn, now it is turn of x, then button click dot set text x, button click dot set text x, button click set dot foreground red, that means your x will appear in red color, and else button click dot set text O, here I am going to write button click set text O, button click dot set foreground blue, because O will appear in blue color, blue. And now here I am going to write player x is equal to, I will use the exclamation mark player x turn. So exclamation mark is from true or false and vice versa. Okay. And then I write checked X checked for win. So I write here checked for win. So X says win. So write here checked for win. Okay. And now again I have write here private void check win. This class I will write here private void check win. Here I will use same code I will write here for int. Here write the same thing for int row is equal to 0. Same I am use here for int row is equal to 0, row less than 3, row plus plus. I am going to write here if check row or column button row 0, button row 1, button row 2. Here I am going to write so in message button row 0 get text. So I will pass a message, that's why I write here so win message button row 0 get text. Now here I am going to write again I am going to use the for loop for. Here I am going to write for int colon 0 colon less than 3 colon plus plus. And here I am going to write if check row or column button 0 colon button 1 colon button 2 colon, and here put the curly bracket, and inside this I will write so message so win message 0 is win, so message button 0 so win message button 0 colon dot get text. Here I am going to write if check row or column button 0 0 button 1 1 and button 2 2. Then what happened? Then so message so win message button 0 0. Okay. And here I am going to write again I am use the if. I have to write all the options, that's why I am going to use this one. Now I am going to write here if check row or column button 0 2 button 1 1 button 2 0, then so win message okay. And next I am going to write if board is full, so here I am going to write so draw message, so I am going to write so draw message. Okay. Now my next option is that private boolean check row or column, private boolean check row and column button J button B1, J button B2, J button B3. Here I am going to write return, here I am going to write return exclamatory sign B1 dot get text is equal to equal dot equal blank, and here I write and B1 dot get text, and I am going to write B1 dot get text dot equal B2 get text. Again I put the and sign. Here I am going to write B1 dot get text dot equal B3 dot get text. Okay. Okay. Next line I am going to write private void so win message string winner and here I put the curly bracket, and inside this I'll write J option pen. I'll write a message J option pen, show message dialog, this comma winner win. I'll pass a message that J option pen winner. Okay, and next, and reset, I'll put the reset button, reset board, and here I am going to write reset board. Okay, after that I will write private void show draw message. So first one is 0 win, X win, second one is X win, third one is I am write a message that draw message. So here I am going to write private void show draw message. Here I am going to write J option pen dot show message dialog, this is a draw. So here write here J option pen show message, this is a draw, and set the board, and again I write reset board and reset board. Okay, and after that I'll write private void reset board. Here I am going to create a class that private void reset board for int row is equal to 0, row less than 3, row plus plus, and inside I write same. I will write for int row 0, row less than 3, row plus plus. Now I am going to write int colon is equal to 0, colon less than 3, colon plus plus, button row array button array row array colon dot set text, button row button array row array colon set text, and foreground is black. Okay, next I'll write player x turn true. Here I am going to write player x turn true. Now, okay, now I am going to write another class that is private boolean in board full. Here I am going to write private boolean is board full. Here I am going to write for int row is equal to 0, row less than 3, and row plus plus. Here I am going to write, I write the int colon for int colon is equal to 0, row less than 3, colon plus plus. Here I am going to write if button array row array colon dot get text dot equal, and pass the blank. Here I am going to write if button array row array colon dot get text dot equal blank. Here I am going to write return is equal to return false. I'll pass the return false. Okay, here I am going to write return true. Here I am going to write return true. Okay, now I am going to write the main method public static void main string args. Here I am going to write the main method is public static void main string args, and put the curly bracket, and inside this I'll pass new tic tac toe. I'll pass new tic tac toe. Okay, so now my Tic Tac Toe project is complete. Okay, no error is there. Now I am going to save my project. Now I am going to run my project. Let me see what result it is giving. Click on your project Tic Tac Toe, run as Java application. Okay, it is appearing here. You see, this is my interface. Here I am going to write X. Now I put the 0. Here I am going to write X. Here I am going to put the 0. Here I put the X. Here I put the 0. Here I put the X, 0 and X. Now it shows that it's draw. Okay. Now I am going to minimize this window. I am going to open my desktop. I will play this game in my desktop. So minimize this window. Here I am going to maximize. Now I am going to play here. Here I put the X. Here I put the 0. Here I put the X. Here I put the 0. Here I put the X. Here I put the 0. Here I put the X. Now you see X is win. Okay. Now again put the X. I will put the 0. I will put the X. Put the 0. I will put the X. I will put the 0. Then I put the X. Now see X is win. Now again X 0. X 0. X. I am putting the 0. I put the X. I put the 0. I put the X. So it's draw. Okay. Now I think you understand how to create this Tic Tac Toe project by using Java Swing. It is very funny. Sometimes you can use this game when you want to relax yourself. Then you play this game. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and share my video with your friends. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Thanks a lot. Thanks.